Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you want to see how I transform from this to this, then keep watching. If you're a new subscriber, thank you, and for returning subscriber, thank you for sticking with us. So let's get started to the main tutorial. This is my mother's before. So the first thing I did was to clean the face with a cleansing mousse. This helps to take out dirt, excess oil from the face. Then I used my cleaning pad or cleaning sponge, and when I was done I went in with wipes. Then I went in with my setting spray to hydrate the face, and I applied the lip balm to keep the lips moisturized. Then I went ahead with my CosRx snail motion and moisturizer to moisturize the face, just to keep the face hydrated. Then this is me using my Embryolisse moisturizer all over the face, just to give that face extra moisture, extra hydration on the face. After that, I went ahead with my Blossom Grip Primer to keep my makeup in place, and then went in with my mattifying primer just to make my makeup last for a long period of time. I applied it majorly on the T-zones areas that produce oil, then went ahead with my setting spray to lock in everything I've applied. So I went in with foundation that is close to her skin tone or her shade of skin tone. I applied and blended it all over using my beauty blender or foundation brush. But then after that, the next thing is to go in with your... Okay, I think the foundation was a little bit darker, so I applied a lighter shade of foundation so it will blend very well. After that, I went in with my darker shade of foundation to contour her cheekbone and side of forehead. Then went in with my liquid brush from Rare Beauty to do my cream blush at the cheek area. Then I went ahead with my concealer. I used a shade lighter than her skin tone and two shades lighter than her skin tone to highlight her face, the under eye, the chin, the T-zone area. So I highlighted and I blended. I start blending with my chin, the T-zone area, before blending the under eye area. I had to blend in the under eye very well just to avoid it from creasing. Then I went in with my foundation to blend the concealer and the blush together just to avoid any demarcation. Then the next thing is to go in with your setting spray to lock everything into the skin. When I was done, you make sure you have to allow it to dry first before using your powder under the eye area, like you want to set the under eye area. Then you go in with your powder and blend into the skin very, very, very well. So I went ahead to contour the cheekbone area, the side of the nose, the side of the forehead, using a shade darker than her skin. Using for my powder, my zahili powder palette to contour. Like it gives me that skin like finish after contouring. So then I went ahead and use after contouring with the normal brush, I went ahead to use an angle blending brush to blend it out very well so that there will be no harsh line, like those two lines will not be so obvious on the face. So I went in with my setting powder now to bake on the areas I highlighted. That is the under eye, the chin, the side of the jawline, the T-zones, and the cubicle areas that we highlighted. Then I went ahead, brush out the hairs, and started filling in the eyebrow using my gel liner and my Davis pencil. So I use the gel liner to outline and my Davis pen to fill in. So what I did when filling in is just I think a stroke, just stroke from the starting point to the arc area. Some people shade, but me, I prefer to just do stroke when filling in. It gives me that natural look on the eyebrow. So I went ahead with a lighter shade of concealer to conceal the arc area to the ending point, and her shade of concealer at the inner corner of the eyebrow. So I did the same thing to the other side of the eyebrow, a lighter shade and her shade of concealer at the inner corner. So for the upper part, you can either use foundation or shade of concealer for the upper part. So when I was done, I blended the concealer into the eye area. Moving on to the eye look. For this eye look, I wanted a soft smoky eyes and sorry, with a touch of glitters. So I started by applying my eyeshadow primer to make my eyeshadow pop out, then went ahead to blend the crease area with powder. Then I started off by applying the matte shade of matte brown. I use that as my transition shade. So for the eye look, I used the gel liner for my smoky eyes. So I used a soft brown gel liner. I applied it and I blended into the eye to the crease area, so there won't be any harsh line. So I went ahead with a dark brown to darken it, and after that I went in with black to just give me that smoky effect that I wanted. Moving on, you have to make sure that you blend very well, especially the crease area. You take in your blending brush and your transition shade to blend the crease area very well, so there won't be any harsh line and your eyeshadow is looking like it's actually sitting on the eyes, not like you're packing colors on the eyes. So the next thing is I went in with my glitters glue, and my glitters are applied. So I did I smudged the waterline with my black eyeshadow. Then I applied my glitters liner. I think it's a pink glitters liner there. Then went ahead to take off the glitters fallout and blended the face with powder. I'm sorry I couldn't show my blush application and my bronzer application. I did that off camera. Then the next thing I did was my lips. So I went in with a dark brown first to outline the lips before moving in with a I think it's a deep red lipstick. I blended it with the brown, then went in with the light pink lipstick. I wanted to have this ombre lips. So I just went in with the pink lips and nude to pop it out a little, and voila, this is what we are able to achieve. I hope you learned something from this tutorial. Probably some other time or some other videos I'll be more or well detailed with my tutorial. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to click the like button, share and comment. God bless you.